Welcome to How to Cook That. I'm Reardon, and today we are making a giant gummy bear swimming pool cake with Jelly Belly Very Cherry frosting and some homemade lollipop splashes coming out of the top of the pool. Firstly, you're going to need to make 2 round chocolate cakes and make 1 quantity of chocolate buttercream. Now, I'll put a link in the description below to howtocookthat.net, and there you'll find all of the cake and frosting recipes and recipe quantities and amounts of everything that you need to make this cake. I'm using my rich chocolate cake recipe, and once you've made it and let it cool, use a cake leveler or a knife to cut each one into 2 even layers. Now to make the Jelly Belly Very Cherry frosting. To do that, you're going to need 5 bottles of soda, and I got these and the giant gummy bear from VAT19. I love it when I discover a YouTube channel that I didn't know existed before, and it's great fun. Me and my boys ended up watching many of their videos and writing a big wish list, and we had their catchphrase end of video VAT19.com song stuck in our heads for days. VAT19.com. Anyway, you should go check it out. It's really cool. Turn that on to boil, and we want to concentrate the flavour and the sugar, and to do that it will need to boil for about 40 minutes. Now all saucepans and stovetops are different, so don't just time it. You'll need to add a candy thermometer to your pan. Let the water evaporate off and it will be ready when it's at about 238 degrees F. While you're waiting, check out VAT19 and then make some simple syrup. To do that, mix half a cup of sugar and half a cup of water and stir until it's dissolved and boiling. Then remove it from the heat and let it cool down. Check your candy thermometer, and when it's getting to around 200 F or 90 C, place 4 egg whites into the bowl of an electric mixer and mix until they have soft peaks. Once your Jelly Belly soda is at 238 F or 114 C, take it off the heat. Turn the mixers on again and pour the hot sugar syrup into the bowl in a thin stream. Keep the mixers running the whole time, and if you feel the sides of that bowl, it's going to be pretty hot. You want to keep whipping until it's cooled down and it's thick. To assemble your cake, place a small amount of chocolate buttercream onto your cake board or your cake platter or your plate. Add a layer of cake and then pipe a circle of buttercream around the edge. Using a pastry brush, dab on some of your cooled simple syrup, and this just helps make your cake really moist. Then add some of your very cherry frosting and spread it out. Having the buttercream on the sides like I've got here, that helps stop the inside frosting from spilling out on the edges of the cake, which just makes it easier when you're trying to cover the whole cake in frosting later. Repeat that with 2 more layers of cake and then cover the whole thing in buttercream. Now you need to get the edges as straight up and down as you can here so that when you add the Kit Kats they have a flat surface to stick to. Then add those Kit Kats all the way around the outside of your cake. Secure that in place with a ribbon. I actually added the ribbon in later, but it will be easier if you add it here. To the leftover frosting, add some blue colouring and mix that in really well, and then add that onto the top of your cake. Now, if you're making this cake the day before the party, then stop there and do the rest of this recipe on the day of the party. Now to unwrap the giant gummy bear. Now this thing weighs about 5 pounds, that's 2.3 kilos, which is a bit like a preemie baby. And just like a newborn, it can't sit itself up, so we're going to need to support it with cake spikes. Number 1, so it will sit upright, and number 2, so it won't squash our cake. Take 3 wooden cake spikes and spike them into the base of the bear in a triangular shape so it will stand itself up, and then add that into the top of the cake. Then sprinkle blue M&Ms all around the base of the bear. Now to make your blue lollipop splashes, heat the sugar and water in a saucepan and stir until it's dissolved. Once it's dissolved, wash down the sides of your pan using a wet pastry brush and let it boil unstirred until you see one area just start to turn golden. When you see that, remove it from the heat immediately, stir in some blue food colour and then spoon it onto some non-stick baking paper. Once you've made a nice splash shape, then add a lollipop stick to the lower side of the splash. Once they're cooled completely, they will set hard, and then you can just add them into your cake to make it look like the bear is jumping into the water and making it splash everywhere. And there you have it, a very cherry giant gummy bear swimming pool cake. Click on the links below to share this video. If you're not subscribed already, click on the button to keep up with all the latest cakes, chocolates and desserts. Don't forget to check out VAT19's awesome channel. This button will take you to the How to Cook That channel, and this one will take you to the recipe on the website, and you can click here to see last week's Easter egg video. Have a great week, and I'll see you on Friday.